What if I told you there is a fish that can see through its own forehead? Not a fish from a myth, not a creature from a science fiction film. A real, living animal, swimming right now, somewhere in the darkness below the Pacific Ocean. Its head is completely transparent, like glass, like a helmet made of water. And behind that dome, two glowing green eyes rotate slowly inside its skull, watching, scanning, waiting. Scientists spent over 70 years trying to understand this creature. And for 70 years, they got it completely wrong. This is the Barreleye fish. And once you learn what it can actually do, you will never look at the ocean the same way again. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you something that will genuinely make you question what you thought was possible in nature.
The barreleye fish, scientifically known as Macropinna microstoma, was first described by scientists back in 1939. But here is where the story gets strange. For over 70 years after its discovery, scientists were studying the wrong part of its face. You see, when you look at a barreleye fish head-on, you notice two small oval markings just above its tiny mouth. They look exactly like eyes. They look like the eyes of every other fish you have ever seen. Except they are not eyes. Those oval markings are actually the fish's nostrils, its olfactory organs, the structures it uses to smell. The real eyes, they are hidden, tucked inside that transparent dome, glowing green, pointing straight upward. And for 70 years, almost every scientific illustration, every textbook diagram, every museum exhibit showed this fish with the wrong eyes in the wrong place. It took us 7 decades to correctly identify the face of an animal we had already discovered.
But wrong eyes are just the beginning. Because what this fish can actually do with those eyes, what it sees, how it hunts, and why its head is made of liquid is far stranger than anything we have talked about yet. And in about 2 minutes, I am going to show you the exact moment scientists finally discovered the truth, caught on camera, 800 meters below the surface. Let's talk about what this creature actually is. The barreleye fish is small, usually only about 15 centimeters long, around the size of your hand. It lives between 600 and 800 meters below the ocean surface, in what scientists call the twilight zone, a layer of ocean where sunlight barely reaches, where everything exists in a dim, ghostly half-darkness. And in that environment, this tiny fish developed one of the most extraordinary heads in the entire animal kingdom. The transparent dome you see covering the top of its head is not a shell. It is not bone. It is a fluid-filled shield made of soft, flexible tissue, filled with a jelly-like substance that is almost identical in density to the surrounding seawater. Inside that dome sit two tubular eyes, shaped like cylinders rather than spheres. Each eye is capped with a bright green lens. That green pigment is not just for appearance. It acts as a filter, blocking out the downwelling sunlight from above and allowing the fish to detect the faint bioluminescent glow produced by deep-sea creatures around it. In other words, the barreleye fish wears built-in sunglasses, inside a liquid helmet, inside its own transparent skull. It is the only known animal on Earth with
Eyes located beneath the skin, inside its own head. The barreleye fish is what biologists call a sit-and-wait predator. It does not chase. It does not rush. It barely moves at all. It hangs in the water column, almost completely motionless, held in position by two large, flat pectoral fins that act like the wings of a glider. Perfectly still, perfectly silent. Eyes pointed upward through that transparent dome, watching the dim surface light above. Because in the twilight zone, any creature swimming above you casts a faint silhouette against the light filtering down from the surface. And the barreleye fish is watching for exactly that. A shadow, a shape, a movement. When it spots a target, a tiny crustacean, a zooplankton, a piece of prey stolen from the trailing tentacles of a deep-sea jellyfish, it rotates its eyes forward, tilts its body upward, and rises through the water to feed. Scientists believe it may even steal prey directly from the stinging tentacles of siphonophores, long, colonial jellyfish-like creatures that drift through the deep ocean like living curtains.
The transparent dome of the barreleye's head may actually protect it from their stinging cells while it feeds. A fish with a liquid helmet, robbing jellyfish in the dark, 600 meters below the surface. But here is what I have not told you yet. For all the strangeness of this creature, the transparent head, the green eyes, the jellyfish thievery, the most astonishing thing about the barreleye fish is not any of that. It is the moment in 2009 when scientists finally filmed one alive, in its natural habitat, at full depth. And what they saw on that footage completely overturned everything they believed about this animal. I will show you exactly what happened, right after this.